Thank you, Kate. Can I take this out? Is that okay with everyone? All right, let's do that. All right, aloha. Aloha, Democrats. My name is Shannon Matson. I'm running to be your next state party chair. I've currently been serving as your vice chair, and I have been grateful to serve under Tyler's fair and balanced leadership and getting to work hand in hand with Aaron and the rest of the staff has just been incredible. And the SCC, we've been lucky to have a really solid SCC. So grateful to be working with all of you. Also wanted to give a quick shout out to Michael and Stephanie for all the work that they've done, all the committee members. Thank you for creating this. Isn't it nice to be back in person, you guys? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Big Island born and raised. I am a mother and I'm a proud pro-choice Democrat. And I think it's important that every time I tell people I'm a Democrat now, I also include that I am pro-choice. Unfortunately, that's the rhetoric that we're dealing with right now nationally. And I wasn't going to address that originally when I wrote this speech a couple weeks ago when I first decided to step forward and hopefully gain your support and trust as the next state party chair. But seeing in light of these recent events, I feel like I have to address it. It's crucial. Not only the turmoil that's happening at the Supreme Court in regards to women's rights, but also the numerous devastating shootings that have occurred recently that have taken the lives of innocent children that could have potentially been prevented through stricter common sense gun reform laws. I think it's so necessary to talk about this because it touches on what makes us Democrats. Part of what motivates me to run to serve as your next party chair is the energy and ability that we have as Democrats to mobilize around issues that are important to us. There's nothing more sacred than protecting our basic fundamental rights to our own body autonomy and keeping our children safe in schools. These are common sense things. What unites us as Democrats in these times of tragedy and uncertainty is our strength to work together to accomplish our goals and uphold our values of equity and justice. If you look around our party, sometimes you do see a divide between generations, a divide between choosing certain policies, a divide between using certain words, a divide on certain amendments and platform points, a divide between supporting certain candidates. And I feel my role as chair would be to remind us all that there is far less that divides us than that which unites us. A little bit of mutual understanding and respect goes a long way. It isn't usually that we disagree on where we're heading. It's just how to get there. So I'm not saying I have all the solutions, but one thing I'm really good at is listening and mobilizing people to act on the things that are important to them. The goals I believe we can accomplish together in the next couple of years are on these helpful little handouts that hopefully you have on your table along with some Big Island candies. Sorry to those of you at home, but if you're on the Big Island, come hit me up and I'll make sure I get you some Big Island candy shortbread cookies as well. I just wanted to say the points really quickly for those of you who don't have one of these in front of you. It's reinstating rotating SCC meetings in each county. That's currently in our bylaws, and so I'd like to bring that back. Leadership with integrity and balance and respecting all Democrats. Educating and mobilizing our base to engage with our platform and policies. Encouraging elected leaders to be accountable to and uphold our platform. Community-oriented activities. I do a lot of service activities in my daily life. Those include fundraisers and food distributions, and that's something I'd love to see our party do on a larger level. I believe it helps engage our members and gives back to those in need. And then last but not least, I believe in supporting the county committees to inspire our neighbor island Democrats to be more involved and active in our state party. Thanks. I'm hoping that the next 2 years we can shift our story into one where we are able to collaborate and energize our leaders, engage them with our party membership, and really have them step up to support our platform in a way that inspires our base and creates the meaningful change that we're hoping for. Full disclosure, again, I have been a community organizer my entire life on the Big Island, and this is basic grassroots organizing. This is something the Democratic Party specializes in. I believe we can do it. How often is it that we are so lucky we get to choose from multiple candidates for our next election cycle that are bringing up things like Medicare for all, clean, publicly funded campaign elections, environmental justice, prison reform, housing for the houseless? We are truly lucky here that we get to choose between which of our awesome Democratic candidates is the most inspiring as compared to the Republican side, where they're stuck choosing which one will be the least embarrassing. It's important to recognize that we are very privileged in this situation and to take a moment, acknowledge that privilege, and then harness it and use it for the greater good, bettering our communities, advancing our platform and our Democratic Party values, and creating a prosperous, equitable, healthy Hawaii for us all. And a reminder, voting closes at midnight tonight. Please vote for Shannon Matson. Mahalo nui.